Yeah, I'm out at Lee Road at the Fredericksburg battlefield again. Just doing a 4-mile shakeout run. Had the race 2 days ago on Saturday. It's just Monday. Took Sunday off just as a rest day. And so I'm out here today just do a little 4-mile shakeout run and keep everything moving, going, and see how I feel. Anyway, yeah, this is, and I'm also testing out my new camera. I got my Muse camera, extra Muse camera in today, yesterday. So I'm going to test that out and see how well this works, see how the videos are for that. But as you can see, it's still kind of snowy on the ground. There's still some snow out here on the ground. So anyway, I will check back in later on the trail. This is also a recap video. The video clip next is the start of the Devil Dog 50K. Started about 7:30 in the morning. It had quit snowing probably 3 or 4 hours before that. Maybe about 5 hours before. So there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. But the trails, surprisingly, were in good shape. The 100-miler and 100K guys had already left. So that parts of the trail that, you know, might have been slick or whatever had been busted open and packed down by the 100-mile and 100K runners. So we were wave 3, the 50K. And as you see, we run through the starting line and we just start up basically doing a loop around the, I think it's Cabin Camp 5 at Prince William Forest. And so we're on a nice gravel parking lot and gravel road. And then we hit our first batch of single track, which, you know, started the conga line there. And then we come out and get back onto the single track trail. Anyway, I will, and then we go down the single track to the bridge and cross the bridge, which was kind of sketchy, and I didn't get much video of it because it was just, you had to hold on to cross the bridge, you'll see. And then, so I will check back in a little bit. Okay. So, at this point, we're coming off of the South Valley Trail, like 3.5 miles into the race, and we're coming off South Valley. We're going down Rally Point Alpha, where the water station only, and we're getting on the farm to forest trail, which is just a loop, a lollipop loop. and we come back out to get on the back to South Valley to the Oak Ridge Trail, on over to the first aid station, Camp Gunny. Hey! Easy day. Okay, so after I left the, once we got on Oak Ridge Trail, start heading over to the first aid station, Camp Gunny. You see me coming in. I don't film anything at the aid station because I needed to get restocked and resupplied. And I wanted to get a cup of hot broth, which was really good because, as you can tell by the trails, it was still cold. It was, I think at the time it was in the upper 20s. But the wind made it a little bit cooler. And of course, running, you get cool. But shortly after that, we were on Old Blacktop Road, where Camp Gunny was. And you see, we're running down Old Blacktop to Taylor Farm, make a left, cross over to Burma Road, down to the North Valley Trail. So as you can tell, even though we had, I think, anywhere 3.5, 4 inches of snow, by the time we got on the trail and the roads, most of it had started to melt or didn't even collect because of the heat coming off. And made it really nice. Was able to make up some time on the roads for the time delayed on the trail. And it's like probably about 3 miles of road after Camp Gunny till you get to North Valley. But it was really good. I was feeling strong. I was at this point close to 8, maybe 10 miles. And you know, I covered 10 miles in 2 hours, just over 2 hours. So I was doing really good. And I felt good, which surprisingly, at this point, I was, I think I was about 15 minutes ahead of planned pace. And so went on down and turned on the North Valley Trail. And then I'll pick it up from there. So this is the start of the second loop, the short loop. And it's about 6.5 hours into the race. So I've already gone 20 something miles.
We got about 4 miles to go.
The last loop is like 9.5 miles.
Almost
it's
2 hours
version
to get
of
it
the
done.
long loop.
Should be able to get it done in less than 2 hours.
Still feeling good.
For the cutoff, hour and a half.
The cutoff to get out of the start-finish line
anyway,
for the second loop
good.
was 2 o'clock.
Trails have been good.
And
just a little cold.
And a guy
sun started to go down, so
ended up
temperature's starting to drop.
Sharing the last loop together.
Glad I remembered to keep my headlamp with me.
Just he's a Marine named Matt.
I don't think I'll be out here.
Shout out Matt.
Late.
He helped me out get through that last
loop.
loop.
Check back in as we get on the Taylor
Farm
Road.
So we got out like
on our last loop.
15-20 minutes before the cutoff and started making our way out and back over the bridge, back onto South Valley and up to the Oak Ridge Trail. We did not do the farm to forest loop again. You only do that on the first loop. But as you can see, some of the snow started disappearing and started melting away, which made the trails a little bit nicer, but also a lot mushier. Also to note, you'll probably see in some of the video, full video, and these clips, where the camera settings got changed, and because the camera itself blacks out, all I have is the remote. I did not know that it was stuck in 9:16 mode until much later. And then, because I had to change a battery, and the setting changed when I changed my battery.
At the top of the hill.
I basically brought 3 batteries with me, and all 3 of them died.
Second and last time.
So I saved the last one until we were like literally back.
Less than 4.5 miles back.
Getting ready to finish
the finish line for the short loop.
Race also videoed.
I'll check back in later.
Going from Old Blacktop Road, making the ride on Taylor Farm to do the short loop, but. Yeah, I didn't even know that the settings had changed. I thought I'd fixed it, but no, I didn't. So that's why the these clips are kind of messed up and you don't get to see everything.
I know.
You do get to see the finish, but
Thank goodness I
I'll talk
tried.
about that in a little bit. These trails are in really great shape today, considering all the snow we've had.
Thank you for being out here.
Anyway, this is not a full training video. This is just a recap video. That's why there's not a lot of video of me running. It's just a shakeout recovery run for me from the race, and to go over the race and talk about what happened in it.
Oh, you won't. You're not going to be happy here in a minute. If you've never been on this trail,
I'll talk about that in a while. So yeah, I'm about to wrap this up, and it's been a good run. I still feel pretty good, even after running what I did on Saturday. Muscles are nice and loose. I feel great. Anyway, as you can see, we're crossing over the bridge. You got kids screaming off to one side, and this is the one part that's two-way, because the runners for the 100K and 100 mile are still coming in and out. So you'll see some of them pass by, and then we climb up the hill. And of course, you know, it wouldn't be a race. It wouldn't be the Devil Dog Ultra if it wasn't going uphill for the finish line. But as you can see, we crossed it, and me and Matt finished 90th and 91st out of 111, and about 8 hours 40 minutes 53 seconds was the official chip time, or the official race time, and it was a good race. I have to say, I can't say anything bad about Devil Dog Ultras. They put on a good event. It's well mapped, well laid out, great aid stations, great volunteers. The race directors, they know what they're doing. They set it up right. Everything is, you know, is well planned, well laid out. So, you know, I only think I've heard of one person having a problem and going extra miles. I think she ended up actually DNFing. She might have been a 100 miler. I'm not really sure, but I know they're only one person. But yeah, the 50K I think had it best, and the 100K was the second one, because they had the second fewest DNFs. But the guys running the 100 miles, there was freezing fog that set in that evening, which I'm pretty sure made the trails really bad. But as far as the 50K went, had a great time. Definitely recommend the race. Anything that Devil Dog Ultras does, definitely highly recommend. I'm already getting ready to sign up for their Devil Dog 100K next year, and then the 100 mile after that, and do their Dynasty Challenge. But it was a great event, and got it done, you know. Some like a World War II style, or just a custom Devil Dog Ultras canteen. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll try to put a picture in this video to show it to you. But yeah, as far as today goes, feel great. 4 miles, just over an hour. Took it nice and slow, steady pace. 15:20. So I'm really happy with how it was. Anyway, I will check back in on my next run. I'll probably run again tomorrow and start firing up the training again, because I'm already signing up for my 26 races. My 2026 races. I've already got 3 done. I'm going to try to get a total of 6 for next year. Anyway, I will talk with you next time.